everyone. Good evening to all. Again, I am available for you with lesson number 2, food. And this video is for class 6. We are going to start. First of all, content of the lesson is we will talk about food, sources of the food, food from plants and animals, components of the foods. You know very well the five components of foods are there in class 5. You also studied, that is the carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Later we will talk about fat soluble and water soluble vitamin deficiency diseases, that is considered as non communicable diseases because it do not transmit from one body to another. Then we will talk about functions of water in the body and roughage, and most important things, that what should we eat to maintain a good health, malnutrition, PEM and PCM, and finally obesity. So we are going to start. First of all, food. What is food? So everything that we eat are considered as food. जो भी चीज़ें हम खाते हैं, जितने टाइप की चीज़ें हम खा सकते हैं, वो सारी चीज़ें फूड के अंतर्गत आती हैं. We mostly take food to satisfy our various needs, such as requirement of different types of nutrients, that is the carbohydrate, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. These all nutrients are provided by the food. That's why food is the most important things for survival. Next, so sources of the food. Foods are often from plants and animal. Mostly foods are provided by the plants. If we see the food that is often from plants, then we can think that cereals, pulses, fruits and vegetables, different types of spices, and we can say that uh, tea and coffee, that is the beverages. So most of the food need is satisfied by the plants, but animals are also there that provide food for us. Mostly plant-based food are helpful in maintaining a good body health, because they help in reducing blood pressure. They help in the maintaining a good body weight, and they make us feel energetic and positive, as well as they are also rich in different types of dietary fiber. Next, we are going for the different foods that is often from the animals also. So it is very common that milk, egg, meat, etc., that is the food often from the animals. Some animal food is provided from the sea. Sea is the major source of the food for a non-vegetarian human and animals. So plants are also there. We discussed earlier that huge quantity of the food comes from the plant, but some foods are also provided from the animals. Next, here is the data given that what percentage of the food is obtained from the what percentage of the food are obtained from the plant, and what percentage of the food are obtained from the animals. So 75% of the world's food, these are the comes from 12 plants and 5 animal species. Here you can see that different plants such as sugar, maize, rice, wheat, potato, soybeans, cassava, tomatoes, banana, onions, apple and grapes are there, and value also given of such plants. And animals, if we talk about the beef and milk, chicken and eggs, pork, goat milk and meat, and sheep, these all together means 12 types of plants and 5 types of animals. You can say that satisfy the 75% of the world's food. Now we are going to talk about uh, different types of we can say nutrients. We can say that the components of the food. So five components of food are there. First one is the carbohydrate, and this one essential component of the food are called nutrients. And here are the five: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and mineral. The first one is the carbohydrate. In daily life, we required very much amount of carbohydrate. We can see in our when we take food while taking lunch or dinner, you may see that the quantity of rice and chapati is uh, more than the compare of vegetables, pulses, salad, etc. Whatever. So it so that carbohydrate are required in large amount to follow the different day to day activity. So carbohydrate is energy giving food, and this food is be obtained from the different types of grains such as wheat and you can say cereals. कार्बोहाइड्रेट एक एनर्जी गिविंग फूड है जो हम डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ जो अलग अलग अनाज से हम लोग ऑप्टेन करते हैं, जैसे कि गेहूँ, चावल, मेज मतलब कि मकई एक्सेट्रा। और कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता हमको सबसे अधिक होती है क्योंकि यही है जो हमको हमारे डे टू डे एक्टिविटी को परफॉर्म करने के लिए एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करता है। अब कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता अलग अलग लोगों में अलग अलग होती है। जैसे कि अगर आप कंपेयर करेंगे एक लेबर को जो काफ़ी हार्ड वर्क करता है, तो उसको सबसे अधिक कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता होगी। और अगर आप कंपेयर करेंगे नॉर्मल नॉर्मल रूटीन जो फॉलो करते हैं लोग, जैसे कि उनको अधिक लेबर करने की आवश्यकता नहीं होती है, तो उनको अगर आप देखेंगे तो उनको जो है एक लेबर के कंपेयर में कम कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता होगी। अगर देखें तो बच्चे जो 4 से 5 साल के होते हैं उनको 1500 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है, और एक लड़का जो 13 से 15 ईयर्स के बीच के मतलब जो बच्चे आते हैं उनको करीब करीब 2500 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है। गर्ल को करीब करीब 2200 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है। और एक पर्सन जो 18 साल या उसके आसपास के एज ग्रुप के होते हैं उनको नियर अबाउट 3000 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है। हम बात कर रहे थे लेबर जो हार्ड वर्क करते हैं उनको 3900 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है, और एक ऑफिस गोवर जो नॉर्मल रूटीन अपना फॉलो करता है उसको नियर अबाउट 2400 कैलोरी की फूड कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता होती है। तो इस तरह से कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता पर्सन टू पर्सन वेरी करती है। जो लोग अधिक लेबर करते हैं, जो लोग अधिक हार्ड वर्क करते हैं उनको अधिक कार्बोहाइड्रेट की आवश्यकता होती है। जो लोग नॉर्मल रूटीन फॉलो करते हैं उनको नियर अबाउट 2400-500 कैलोरी की आवश्यकता होती है। ये कार्बोहाइड्रेट ही प्रोवाइड करता है। इसलिए अक्सर आप अपनी थाली में देखेंगे तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट देने वाले फूड की आवश्यकता फूड की क्वांटिटी ज़्यादा होगी। कार्बोहाइड्रेट हमारा आपको मिलेगा स्वीट आइटम से भी मिलेगा, फ्रूट से भी मिलेगा, जो मीठे फल होते हैं जो। और बनाना इज़ द वेरी गुड फूड that is rich in the carbohydrate, provided near about 104 calorie, and banana is also happy food. Next is the bodybuilding food. Yes, next is the bodybuilding food, that is the protein, and this one is the very important in our day-to-day life because it helps in the repairing and maintenance of the body, such as those cells or the tissue which are getting damaged, they are repaired and maintained by the protein. Protein is also the bodybuilding food. It is also the bodybuilding food because it helps in the proper maintenance of the body. Sources of the proteins are, as you see in the images, that the milk products are there, such as cheese, gram, different types of pulses, eggs. All the non-vegetarian food materials are rich in the protein. Protein can be classified into two, such as the plant protein and animal protein. And doctor suggests that we should take both type of protein. Either they are obtained from the plants, either they are obtained from the animals. Next, cooking fats and oils. This fats is also energy-giving nutrient. Fat occurs in solid form at room temperature, but oil always occur in the liquid form at room temperature. And this is the most abundant, you can say, lipids. Lipid means also that is the fat, and this is energy-giving nutrients, and these are helpful in the to maintain our body. Means insulate means these things protect our body against the cold temperature, and these also responsible for storing the different types of vitamin. They are the fat soluble vitamin. We will talk it about it later. So finally, if you compare carbohydrate and fat, then you will find that fat provide more energy. We can say more than double energy with the compare of carbohydrate. But if we talk about the constituent of the carbohydrate and fat, then we will find that both of them are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Next, vitamins. Here are different types of vitamins are given. Uh, Vitamins and minerals we will talk about. These two nutrients are the protective nutrients because these two nutrients protect us from different deficiency diseases. They are required in the less amount, but they are most important function in our body. They play a vital role in our body, such as uh, maintaining the body temperature, muscles contraction, control of the water balance, clotting of the blood, removal of the waste product from the body, and maintaining the heartbeat. And these nutrients means vitamins and minerals are obtained from the fruits and vegetables, and some vitamins and minerals are also obtained from the non-vegetarian food materials, like milk, egg, liver, fruits, and liver, etc. So here name is also given. uh, विटामिन मिनरल्स का नाम भी दिया गया है यहाँ पे क्लासीफाई भी किया गया है व्हाट आर द वाटर soluble vitamin and the fat soluble vitamin. So here water soluble vitamins are those vitamin which are soluble in water. It means it is discharged from the body every day. That's why it is required to take every day. Vitamin C, vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12 means all the vitamin B family are water soluble, and vitamin C is also water soluble. We should require to take it every day because it is discharged with the urine every day. Next one is the fat soluble. Means these vitamins are dissolved in the fat, and along with the fat, these vitamins also store in our body, such as vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. So here, these are the vitamins. Next, the functions of the vitamin. Different types of vitamins are given. So function of vitamin A is to uh, protect us against different types of infections. Vitamin A also helpful for the skin, and vitamin A is the most important for functioning of the eyes. Lack of vitamin A causes night blindness. Vitamin B, that is, the vitamin B is also important for normal functioning of the body, such as uh, active function of the muscles. And if vitamin B is deficiency is found in our body, then we may suffer from the disease very. Next one is vitamin C, that is found in the citrus food items. Vitamin A is found in the yellow fruits. We can say carrot, mango, egg also. Vitamin B is found in the grains, whole grains. Vitamin C is found in the citrus fruits. It is vitamin C is also important for the maintaining the immunity of the body. Deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy. Vitamin D, it is found in the milk and also non-veg food items and milk product. It is helpful for proper functioning of the bones, the teeth, etc. Whatever function of these vitamins are told to you, that is not enough. Uh, if you see the previous slide, then you will find that. If you see the previous slide, then you find that here the different function of the vitamins are given. Maintaining of the body temperature, muscle contraction, control of water balance, clotting of blood, removal of waste product from the body, and maintaining the heartbeat. So they have the different functions. But whatever the deficiency disease that is related with the different types of vitamin, that is also you studied in the class 5. Calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, selenium, potassium, zinc, and manganese. These are the minerals. And if you discuss about the deficiency of calcium and phosphorus, then weak bone and teeth. And if you see the magnesium, selenium, potassium, zinc, and manganese, then these minerals are required in the less amount, but that is satisfied through different types of vegetables and the fruits also. Going for the next, so fat soluble vitamin, you have told to you earlier. Fat soluble vitamin, the function is to improve the vision, reproduction, bone health, immune system, and skin. Vitamin D, that is the fat soluble, helpful for the strengthen bone, calcium absorption, immune system. Vitamin E, the for the fat soluble vitamin, that is the functioning as the for maintaining the immune system, and it also remove toxic substances from the body. Vitamin K helps in the blood clotting and bone health. So these are the fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin A, D, E, and K. Now the next we are going to, if we see overall deficiency disease that is caused due to lack of the vitamins or the minerals, then we will find the vitamin A, that is the loss of vision, vitamin B1, that is the beriberi, vitamin C deficiency disease scurvy, vitamin D rickets, calcium bone and tooth decay, iodine the goiter, and iron deficiency causes anemia. What are the symptoms of the these deficiency? If the loss of vision occurs, then there is poor vision, that is the night blindness. If beriberi, some person is suffering from beriberi, then muscles will be weak. Uh, General fatigueness, unable to do normal day-to-day work. Scurvy, bleeding gums, swallowing gums also. Rickets, soft and bent bones. Bones and tooth decay, that is the weak bones and tooth decay. Goiter is the swollen glands in the neck. Anemia is the weakness, heavy loss of the blood. Then it is also in girls, it is very common that. Now the next one is the milk. This one is known as the complete food because it contains mostly all types of vitamins and minerals. Only vitamin C is not found in the milk. That's why it is considered as food. Means it is considered as the complete food. Means everyone can survive on milk only. By the United Nations, 1 June is regarded as the World Milk Day. The next one is the benefit of drinking water on the body. So look at the different benefits. First one is the water helps in formation of saliva. Saliva, you know very well. Saliva is liquid content that is released by the salivary gland. Saliva helps in the uh, making the food soft while we are chewing. Saliva is released in the mouth. Water also regulates the body temperature. Water also helps for the tissue, the spinal cord, and joints. Water helpful in the removal of the waste materials. It also maximize the physical performance. Means you know very well that major portion of our body is water. Water also helps in the removal of constipation. It also helpful in the digestion. It also helpful in the digestion. It helps in the absorption of nutrients. It also helps to lose the body weight, and it also improves the blood oxygen circulation. Next one is the benefit of water is, if we drink enough water, then we may protect us against different medical uh, conditions such as constipation, kidney stones, exercise induced asthma, urinary tract infection, hypertension. And if you want to keep your skin bright, then also you must drink normal quantity, means whatever desired quantity of water for the body that we must drink. Water also help to boost energy. It also helps in the cognitive function, means whatever we our activeness, or we can say how much awareness to our surrounding. Water also helpful to improve mood. Sometimes you see that if the person is angry, then if someone is serving him a glass of water, then person cooling down temp- temperament. So it also helps to improve mood. Water keep the skin bright, and it prevent overall dehydration of the body. So here are the 16 importance of the water. Next, soluble and insoluble fiber. You studied the word roughage. Roughage, that is the obtained from the plants and animal. So mostly roughage are obtained mostly from the plants, uh, not from the animals. Means these are the fiber rich food, fibrous food we can say, that is only found in the fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes. Legumes means pulses. So roughage can be classified into two. They are the soluble and insoluble roughage. Soluble roughage are those which are dissolved in water and slow down the digestion to give you that full feeling. And insoluble roughage are those which are bulky, and that helps with the constipation, and have the laxative benefit. Means insoluble fiber are helpful to remove the constipation. Means they help in the removal of the waste material. And those people who are suffering from constipation, they should go for insoluble roughage. They are the barley, couscous, brown rice, zucchini, broccoli, cabbage, green beans, dark leafy vegetables, and root vegetable skin. Some roughage are we obtain from the oatmeal, lentils, apples, oranges, nuts, flaxseed, beans, dried peas, cucumbers, celery, and carrots. So these fiber are dissolved in water, and they form the gel-like material. It helps in it helps to lower blood cholesterol level, glucose level, and that's why they are important. Next, we are going to talk about balanced diet. A diet that is containing all the types of nutrients in the sufficient amount, that is known as balanced diet, and it is the need of everyone who are careful for their health. They should must take the balanced diet. Here in this section, we will also talk about food should be prepared with proper cooking material to make available the nutritional value to the consumer. Means whatever, if hotels are different food serving units are there, they serve the different types of food, but they should think about what food they are serving to their consumer. What is the nutritional value? Means if food is uh, over fried or overcooked, then nutritional value of the food is decreased. If food is cooked a few hours ago and serving late, then that is also having the less nutritional value. So we must think about that. And if you are serving the milk and milk product, then first of all, that is the milk should be boiled first, because boiled milk have means boiled milk are easy to digest, and because milk also that good food, but it also transmit diseases easily because number of bacteria are attracted towards the milk. So while consuming milk, it should be boiled first. Next, what is the obesity? Here is the you may see images are given. Sweet items are there, junk food are also there, unhealthy drinks are there, and rest at home. These may hobby of some person. So here obesity. What is obesity? It is the complex chronic disease. Chronic means that is not curable. Means go for longer duration of the time, and this is the disease which causes excessive body fat and sometimes poor health. So body fat is not a disease, but when our body collect too much extra fat, then the different organs, whatever organs are functioning in our body, they obesity affect that organs to work well, and obesity may cause different types of diseases such as blood pressure, high we can say number of cardiovascular diseases. So we should think about what things we are consuming. Means if we are taking more than enough, means whatever required to our body. Earlier we discussed about how much calorie is required to our body. If you are taking more than that and we are not burning our calorie whatever we are taking, so definitely we are going for having obesity. So we should take whatever we should take as much as our body required. We should take that only calorie of the food. Next, a healthy eating plan. Healthy eating plan means our food item must contain fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fat-free or low-fat milk and milk product. It should also include different types of proteins, may be obtained from seafood, lean meat, poultry, eggs, beans and peas, soy product, nuts and seeds. Our food items should be low in sugar, sodium, saturated fats, trans fats, and cholesterol. And whatever we are eating, we must conscious about our daily calorie needs. Means our requirement, we should not take more than our requirements. Means हमारी बॉडी के रिक्वायरमेंट के ऊपर हमें कैलोरी नहीं लेनी चाहिए. हमें उतने ही कैलोरी फूड लेनी चाहिए जो हमारे बॉडी को आवश्यकता है. नेक्स्ट, now some condition occur due to malnutrition. Means those children who are not getting sufficient amount of protein, they may suffer from the Kawasiorkar, and this one is the this disease, or we can say this condition arise in the age group of uh, 3 years children, where these situations mostly occur in developing country where they are not getting sufficient amount of food, and the belonging to poor family who are not having source to provide the sufficient amount of protein for the growing children. So this is the Kawasiorkar disease which occur to the those children who are not getting sufficient amount of the protein. In the marasmus, if you are talking about the, if we compare about the both, then we will find that marasmus is the malnutrition which is arise due to lack of protein as well as carbohydrate as well as fat. Means if the child is not getting protein as well as calorie both, then they may suffer from the marasmus. If you see the image, you may find that there is no deposition of the fat in the under the skin. Child is looking bony, means we can say bones are visible to us over the skin. And if we compare both of the disease Kawasiorkor and marasmus, then we can say that uh, protein energy malnutrition (PEM) and protein calorie malnutrition. So, Kwashiorkor and marasmus are the condition arise due to not getting sufficient amount of protein and carbohydrate as well as fats. So these are the deficiency diseases. When the child begin to get such things again, the child becomes normal. Now the next one is the World Obesity Day. This one is the day which is observed on the 4 March uh, to make the people aware about the obesity. This day is observed every year on the 4 March. We should think about the nutrition. That overnutrition is the condition when an individual consumes excessive calorie than what is required. We talked earlier about that. If you are taking more than what we our body required, then we may suffer from the obesity. If a person is consuming more calorie and not engaged in the physical activity, then these calories are going to store in the body that result in the obesity. So here, what obesity causes? So obesity invite the cardiovascular diseases, means heart disease. Obesity also invite the diabetes, musculoskeletal disorder, cancer also. And here is data given. In 2016, 13% of the world adult population were obese. In 2018, 37% of the adults were overweight and obese in the Philippines. So here, what we can do to prevent overweight and obesity? We may limit energy take intake from total fats and sugars. Means what we required, what our body required, we should take only that, not more than that. We should increase the dietary fiber, means fruits, vegetable, whole grains, nuts and legumes. Means रफेज वाले फूड हमको डाइट में बढ़ाना होगा. नेक्स्ट वी शुड आल्सो फॉलो रेगुलर फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज. So this was the last slide, and with this lesson is finished. If you want to see some more video about the success standard, then you may subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching. We will meet again.